I am going to show you how I go from this to this. Hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's Marla. I thought it would be fun to do a get ready with me video. Get ready with me videos. I am so fascinated by those. I actually enjoy watching regular women put makeup on versus watching a makeup artist put makeup on someone else. I just think it's kind of fun to kind of peer into the average woman's life and see what products she uses, how she applies them. And again, I'm not a makeup artist, but I just thought it would be kind of fun to show you how I put my makeup on. I've been doing the same routine pretty much for the past couple months. Once in a while, I may veer off to test something, but this has been pretty much my regular routine over the past, I don't know, 6 or so months. There is one new thing that I am going to be doing today that I haven't done before, and I'll be honest with you, I am now addicted to these little boogers, and I will show you what that little surprise is once I get into this video. I never thought I would ever use these kind of products, but now that I've used them, it's kind of like an addict. I just want more. Let's get started. Get ready with me. I wish we could go somewhere together after we get ready. For now, it'll just have to be just kind of a get ready with me video. Okay, let's get ready together. Because my internet provider server is, I don't know if it's overloaded today because today's Saturday or what's going on, but some of my audio is not syncing with my video. So in order to kind of make sure each step is going as planned, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a step in my makeup get ready video and then kind of stop my video and check to make sure that the audio is syncing with the video. First step is to moisturize this face. And I use a moisturizer and I use my primer. The first thing I do is I moisturize my face with my Boscia Revitalizing Black Hydration Gel. I have been using this for I don't know how long, ever since I did my first review on this. I really love it. Normally I don't like gels on my face, but for some reason I really love this one. So the first thing I do is, I'm almost out of this. I have another one, thankfully. There we go. And it looks black, but I just really love it. So I'm going to rub this in. Okay, and then the second step I do is my primer. And again, I've been using this primer for, I think, probably over a year now. And it is the Kat Von D Rehab Priming Elixir. I love this stuff. I just do. This is an older bottle. The dropper on this, I think they've perfected the dropper. I think a lot of people complained about the dropper. Is my foundation, and I get my wet beauty blender, and I have been using forever my Shiseido, and it is the Sun Protection Stick Foundation Broad Spectrum SPF, and I use the shade Ochre. It only comes in 2 shades, but this works for me, and I put this all over and I blend it in with my beauty blender. The next step I do is just kind of do a little bit of concealing around my nose area because I have so much redness there. Even with my foundation on, I still kind of like to cover that up a little bit. And I, again, have been using forever my Benefit boi-ing concealer around my nose. You can see how much of this I used up already. I really like this concealer kind of in this area because it doesn't kind of give me that cakey look around any pores I have. I just really love it. It just blends in perfectly with my light olive complexion. I use the shade in this number 303, and it's just a perfect shade for my skin. So I just only put that really around my nose. I don't use it under my eyes for that concealer. I use something else under there. The next step in my get ready for me is I'm going to do my eyes next. And like a lot of people, I kind of cheat when it comes to doing my eyes. I get 2 pieces of Scotch tape, make sure kind of most of the stickiness is out, and then I line up the Scotch tape. I'm looking in a mirror right now, kind of with my lower lash line, trying to get it so it kind of goes up right from my lower lash line up kind of where I want it to go. And I'm going to do the other side. Just make sure the stickiness is out of this so that when you take it off, you don't rip your skin. So I've kind of done it on both sides, cheating, what can I say? But it's okay to cheat sometimes. And all my brushes that I'm using are super cheap brushes. They're either Essence of Beauty, which I got from CVS, or they're just Sonia Kashuk. I love them. I wash them. None of the bristles ever come out. They're just great brushes. And for my eyes, I am still using my Color Design palette from Lancome, and this one is the Taupe Craze. I really love this for my brown eyes. And the first thing I do is I'm going to take this top shade right here and just kind of put that all over my lid, but mainly right below my eyebrow. So I put the pink shade, the top shade, all over. It's called the All Over Base shade, all over my eye, but mainly under my eyebrow area. And then I'm going to take another brush that's clean, and I'm going to kind of mix a little bit this matte brown in the middle. Let me point to it right here, with a little bit of this color right here, which is the highlighter illuminator. It has not really sparkle. It has like just a microscopic amount of shimmer in it, but it's kind of a good shimmer. It just kind of makes my eyes twinkle. So I'm going to mix a little bit of those two together and just put that all over my eye, even up to the area a little bit below my brow bone. All right, so I think I have a fairly even amount of that shade on both my eyes. And again, I kind of just brought it right to that tape area and up. And I did it kind of right into this area by my nose and just right out. Nothing really special. And then I'm just going to take kind of a little bit more of this highlighter shimmer shade and just put that just a little bit on my lid. Just to kind of give the lid itself just a little bit of sparkle. But again, it really is not a glitter look. There we go. So I kind of have that now just on the lid. And the next thing I'm going to do is gently remove the tape. And it should come off fairly quickly. And you see how it kind of, it's hard to see maybe here, but you can kind of see maybe how you can see the line right here, the way it kind of made that go up right there and right there. And the only other thing I do is just take a clean brush and just kind of blend that area so it doesn't look like such a straight, dramatic line there. So I'm just going to kind of blend that in just a touch. There we go. Just kind of soften that out so you don't really see such a dramatic line. And the next thing I'm going to do is just do a very light coating of eyeliner, just really super, super, super light along this lash line and just out just a touch here. And I'm still loving my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. The reason I love this eyeliner is because for some reason I'm kind of incompetent, as I've said before, with eyeliner. I like this super thin little wand it has, little brush. And I just find this to be just super easy to apply. So I'm going to kind of leave you a little bit and bend into my mirror here because there's like no way I can put this on looking at the camera. I really have to look into a mirror to do this. Okay, so you can see I put just a super, super fine line of eyeliner on that eye. I don't really line my eyes a ton. I just do a little bit. And now I'm going to do the other eye. And again, this is for me as goof-proof as it gets when it comes to putting eyeliner on. I'm just not that talented at putting it on. And the next thing I do is I line my eyes a little bit more with two eyeliner pencils, both from Urban Decay 24/7. They're the 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. The first one, I only use browns. I don't use blacks on my waterline. I just think for my age at 53, it just looks a little harsh on me. I just don't care for it. So the first one I'm going to put on is a brown, and it's Demolition, and it's really kind of a matte shade brown. So I'm going to line my waterline with this first and just kind of take it out a little bit and just go over a little bit of the black that I just put down of the e.l.f. And then on top of that, just to kind of soften it up a little bit and just give it a little bit of pop, I put on top of that, again, the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, but this is an underground. It's kind of a bronze shade. It's really a very pretty shade, so I'm going to put that on top of that matte brown. All right, and that is it for the eyelining aspect of my eyes. And now that I have all my eyeliner on, I'm going to put a little bit of my under eye concealer on, because just in case any of the liner might have gotten down here, that's kind of why I do the concealer now rather than before I do my eyeliner. That's just kind of the order that I normally do it. And I am still loving the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And it doesn't take much. I use the shade Tan because these shades run super light. I have light olive complexion, but I have never worn an under eye concealer in tan, but this stuff runs super light. So I'm going to put that under both my eyes and blend it in with my finger. And I know some people like to pat their concealer on, but for some reason the consistency of this, I just find it easier to I really kind of have to gently rub it on under my eye to get it blended well. And then the next thing I'm going to do is just kind of set that so this actually, for me, seems to help it from not creasing at all and just keep it in place. I use a little bit of my e.l.f. High Definition Powder. I just take a little brush and dip it in the e.l.f. powder and then just kind of lightly dust over that area. And this seems to just kind of set that. I'm not one of these people that really likes to kind of powder all over my face. I just feel like sometimes it just dulls my face, and I just don't. As soon as I feel like it makes my face cake up a little bit more. And then besides doing the under eye area, I do a little bit right around my nose to take away a little bit of that shine. So I'm probably one of these people that do a little bit of spot powdering, I guess that's what you would call it. Step in my get ready with me journey is something new that I have never done before, and I thought I would never do in my entire life, but I thought for kicks I would give it a try, and now I am addicted to these things. And they are the Ardell Natural False Eyelashes. I picked these up actually at Target because my eyelashes are going bald. You're gonna have to excuse this one. I actually poked it with the pencil when I was just lining my eyes, and now it's all red. But I picked these up in black at Target, and it was just, I honestly have never put false eyelashes on in my entire life. 53 years on this planet, and this is the first time I have ever put on false lashes, a full set of false lashes. I just always thought of Twiggy and things like that, and I just thought I would never kind of go there. But my eyelashes are going bald, and there are spots on my eyelashes where there's just no lashes. So I thought, let me just give these a try and see what they look like, and I absolutely love them. Now these are the naturals, and they kind of got a little longer at the edges. So what I did with these was I took them out, and the reason I like these Ardells is because the band that attaches all the lashes together is super fine. So when I'm wearing this, I really don't even have to wear super heavy eyeliner to kind of camouflage the band that holds these lashes together, because the band is like almost, you just can't really see it. I have a little bit of glue I dropped on this, but what I did was with these, I took these, and they didn't look like this when I got them, but I took them and I cut them to fit the length of my eye, but then I also cut out a little bit of the super long lashes that kind of looked a little too fake for me, and I just made them kind of a little sparser than they were originally when they were sold. So what I'm going to do is this is like the only second time in my entire life that I've kind of put on lashes. You know, I really only tried these one time and fell in love with them, and I really love them now. So I don't know if I'm necessarily going to show you how I do this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lash grip glue that came with this starter kit. I'm going to put it along the lash line of this, and what I normally put it on with is I actually take one of my pointy little Q-tip swabs, which I absolutely love. I can't live without these things. I put a little bit of glue just on the tip of the swab. This is just the way I do it. And then I take the lash that I want to apply to my eye, and then I just put a little bit of a glue along that lash line and just give it 1 second or two to kind of just set a little bit. And then I'm going to use my tweezers to kind of manipulate this and put this on both of my lashes. So I'm going to do that, and I will be right back because there is no way I can do this in front of the camera because it really takes me a while to kind of manipulate this. I am really, if you think I'm incompetent with eyeliner, I am really incompetent with false eyelashes. So let me put these on and I'll be right back. So I got my eyelashes on and I still have my little red eye there. It's not going away yet. I got my eyelashes on and I curled them, and now I'm going to put on some of my Lancome Black Carat, the Virtuose mascara. I still really, really love this mascara. Okay, I put the mascara on my eyes, and the next thing I am going to do is probably put on some of my blush, and I just love, as usual, my Amazonian Clay 12-Hour blush. And this shade is in Exposed. I really love it. I've been using it forever. And that's what it looks like. I can never seem to use too much of this. It just is so natural looking. Okay, there's my blush. And then I'm going to just put a little bit of my Tarte Amazonian Clay bronzer in Park Avenue Princess on my neck. And just a little bit just to brighten up my cheeks and down kind of the sides of my face. I really don't put it on my forehead much because my bangs are kind of always on my forehead. And that's that. And then I'm going to put a little bit of my What's Up highlighter on this area. I have to look in my mirror for this a little bit. And then the last thing, kind of to frame my eyes, obviously, is I have no eyebrows. So I'm going to take my Neutrogena makeup remover wipe or some kind of moist towelette, and I'm going to moisten my MAC 208 brush. This is a great brush for doing your eyebrows. And then I'm going to also take my Color Tattoo from Maybelline eyeshadow in the color Tough as Taupe. I've been using this forever to do my eyebrows. It's great. My eyebrows stay on all day, and it's an awesome color because it's not too black, but it doesn't have any browns in it or reddish browns in it. So when you go out in the sun, your eyebrows look natural. They don't look like there's red underneath the black eyebrows. So this is a perfect color. So I'm going to kind of do my eyebrows into my mirror here. Okay, my eyebrows are done. And if there's any messy areas with my eyebrows, or if I need to kind of straighten out the tail, I always use these Q-tip wipes. They are just so good. I love them so much. And then finally, to kind of finish off my Get Ready With Me look, I am going to use the L'Oreal Color Riche number 800 Fairest Nude. And I'm going to put that all over my lips first. And I really think this is kind of a very pretty kind of pinky nude, But then on top of it, just to add just a little bit of sparkle, I am going to use the Lancome, and this is one of their glosses. I can't remember the exact name of these glosses. They come in these tubes. And this is the pink, and I think it's called Pink Graffiti. I think that's what this shade is. And I'm gonna put that a little bit on top of the lipstick. And hopefully my eye will soon turn white again and not be red. There we go. So let me get ready and I will be right back. So there we go. That is my get ready with me video. This was kind of fun. I normally don't like to do these because I don't really kind of think of myself as someone that is trying to show somebody else how to put their makeup on. It's just kind of basically to share and just let you see some of the products that I'm using, how I put my makeup on, and it's just kind of fun just to kind of peer into someone's private makeup routine. Hopefully you guys have a great day. I will see you soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye from Marla.